This is the 1981 Corvette with aux auto. Before I get too far into it talking about this car, I want to show you what it would be like if I didn't use voiceover. So you're welcome for that. One of the issues I had with this vehicle is I couldn't get the doors open, and I talked to a Corvette friend of mine. He said that these things are notorious for having issues with the door latches. So the first thing I needed to do was get to them, and I took out, there was 1, 2, I think 3, 4, 5 screws, the auto mirror adjuster, and then the door lock. And once I popped off the door lock button, I was able to get to the plastic, which kind of crumbled off pretty easily. Again, this is a 1981 and it's been sitting outside for the most part. And here are the pieces. These are the guys that are making this so tough. The one on the top that looks like a 7 is for the door lock, and the little assembly on the bottom of it is the door handle. So these didn't work either. I was able to open this door from the inside, but my real problem is on the other side where I can't open the door and I can't take the door panel off. And the other door is still locked and I can't get it unlocked. So part of what I'm doing here is trying to figure out how this mechanism works, and just to get it to work a little bit better. And so I can kind of pop the door card off the other side and see if I can't get it unlocked in order to open the door. So this part is the door latch. That's going to go to the handle. On the other one, I can pull the handle, but it doesn't open the latch. So because the door is locked, and I can't use this little piece of wire to unlock the door, and that's the issue that I'm having. The door handle pulls that latch, but this guy right here is the locking mechanism, and that's what I'm having issues with. Latch, open the door, clickety clack. But I can't do that without this guy going up. I think this one was unlocked anyway. It was frozen in the lock position. At this point, I was kind of curious to see if the car had any life in it, hooking it up to a battery through another battery. I'll go ahead and give you a spoiler alert. It didn't. Nothing happened. Nothing came on. Didn't make any key tones, or no lights worked at all. I was a little disappointed, a little bit worried. My main objective was to open the door anyway. So in order to get the door panel off, I had to take this piece off right here in order to get to this little screw without breaking it, which isn't that big of a deal. It was just a couple screws, but it gave me the opportunity to put this screwdriver in there, wedge the door card open, and look in there and see the same mechanisms that were on the other side, just like this. And what I'm trying to do on this door is just unlock it. And the only way that I can really do that is stick a screwdriver in there. I sprayed it down with some lubricant and just hope that I can get it unlocked in order to hopefully use the door latch and get the door open. But this is all the room that I had to work with, because I couldn't get the door card off the door without breaking it, and I didn't want to break it. So I had to sit in this awkward position for a while, and eventually I got the door unlocked, and I was able to open the door handle, but it still wasn't opening the latch. So I had to stick a screwdriver into the latch, and I could pry it back a little bit, pull the handle, pry it back, pull the handle, pry it back, pull the handle, and until eventually it clicked. I got it open. Finally, I can look in this car from the other side, and it looked just about like the other side. And I went into town and I got another battery and I hooked it up, And I did get some tones. Didn't really get anything else working. No wipers, lights kind of came on, but I was pleasantly surprised that it turned over pretty easily.
Electric dreams and rotary nights. We were young, wild and free in the glow of city lights. Cruising in the Trans Am, windows down, music loud, singing to the crowd.